Hello! Thank you for joining us on the bonus episode of the Fools Podcast. This is more of an after show. We recorded this episode after we recorded the episode with Cody Sessions. If you haven't seen that one, check it out. That will be episode 5, Fools Plus 1 with Cody Sessions. In this episode, we talk about a lot of things such as cartoons and cartoon theory. What's a good horror movie for kids? That's more of a question. We need you guys to help us out with that one. Talk about Young Justice being revived. We talk more about movies and spoof movies, Drake Bell, which goes into Taco Bell, which goes into Mountain Dew flavors. We share our favorite one. Talk about our core grievances, because we could go over core grievances for hours. We go into some video game talk, which goes into speedrunning, some Djibouti dub stuff. A lot of fun things today for everybody. I hope y'all enjoy it. Welcome back.
This is the bonus episode of the Fools Podcast, following a tremendous dinner we just had with the Fools, the trio of Fools, and it was really good.
Yeah. Welcome back. This is Gallo.
Angel.
Yeah, Ivan over here.
Ivan. I'm hopped up on sugar, so I'm kind of hyper.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah, I was like, because we went to this vegan spot, and like, where everything is vegan, and we all had shakes. And mine and Angel were pretty lackluster, but apparently I even got the fucking key item on the menu.
I got the golden motherfucking shake. That shit was shakeadelic. Like, there's no possible other way that shit could not have been not good, but it was totally tremendously good.
What was that place called?
Plant Power.
Plant Power. They had a vegan version.
Plant Power!
They had a vegan version of the Big Mac called the Big Zac, and that shit was bomb. Brought me back to my childhood because I used to eat a lot of big McDonald's.
Damn.
I had some vegan chicken tenders. There was like a 5-piece and some fries. The fries were pretty bomb.
They were, huh?
Yeah, like the fries were like surprisingly like good fries for a place like
vegan.
that. Yeah. Bro, vegan fries are the best fries, bro.
Because it's just a fry.
That's all you had to do.
It's just potato, man. There's nothing else.
Get a potato
And you fry.
and you fry it. No, you cut it up and then fry it.
Yeah.
I don't even fry. I just
No, you don't have to cut it up.
You going stone cold on us?
You know what I was watching the other day? Steve Austin's little TV show. He does like
Off-roading and shit?
no, another one. It's like a gladiator competition.
Oh, he has one of those?
Yeah.
Crazy. I thought The Rock had one of those.
Yeah, no, Steve Austin
They all
has
just want to, huh?
Yeah.
Tight. Where'd you watch that at?
With Neighbor.
Oh, he had it on TV?
Yeah, he had it on his phone. He had the AMC app.
Oh, that feels into cool shit, man.
Yeah, and then we're watching it, and it was just girls who were like former Marines and stuff, like girls who like knew MMA and shit.
That's cool.
And they were like fighting in in a mud pit to try like ring this bell. And it was
Sounds
crazy.
like Bubble Boy. No, I'm just kidding. But that's
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal, but he does see like two girls fighting in a mud pit or like a mud pool thingy, and one of the girls that's in that scene, mud wrestling, is Stacy Keibler, former WWE superstar.
I don't understand these mud wrestling. Like, what's the point of mud?
I don't know.
What's the point of the mud?
Because it's dirty.
Because I mean...
Bro, it's crazy though. You can actually like get clout off of wearing WWE merch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like one time, me and Fabian were hanging out with his crew, his whole little group at his work in the parking lot, and like this one dude takes off his jacket and he's wearing like this old school SmackDown shirt.
Instantly got pussy.
Pretty much, dog. Like everyone was like, "Damn, that's a cool ass shirt, dude." He's like, "Thanks." Like there was 4 of us at the time. Two other people were off to the side, and more people came later, right? But at that time, when it was just the 4 of us, the 3 of us were complimenting that dude's shirt, right? And he goes, "Honestly, I'm not even into wrestling like that. He's like, I'm just wearing this for the clout." And sure enough, as the group got bigger, like males and females, everyone was giving him compliments on his shirt, and I was like, "Damn, this shit really was for the clout."
And he didn't even like.
He didn't even care about wrestling. And then one of the guys
How'd
like,
that
"Oh,"
make you feel?
he's like, "Oh yeah, check this out. I have like he said he had like a cup from one of the pay-per-views because he was there for it as a kid, I guess." I was like, "That's tight." And then I went to Blaze Pizza the other day and I had my Stone Cold shirt on.
Got pussy?
Nah, this one guy was like, "Bro, Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yeah.
Austin 316?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Austin 316
Did you
said
stun
I
at
just
him
whipped
though?
your
Did you
ass."
seal the deal?
Huh?
Did you stun at him first?
Nah. But I was like, bro, all my fucking Stone Cold shit went out the window. I didn't even say that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. I could.
He walks over to you with your pizzas in hand, and as he hands it to you, he kicks you in the chest.
Yeah.
It just stunners you right there.
I just did my thing, you know, or I just pointed. I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah. What was that thing I said? Oh yeah. So Ivan's over there drinking water at the water cooler, and I'm looking at him, and then I forgot what happened, but either way, I mentioned something that he always mentions, and it's the peripherals. If you don't know what that is, that's your side vision.
That's a me and Angel thing.
Yeah. So like that's an inside joke to them.
I don't mean, yeah, like it's an inside joke, but
like.
Yeah, you see us do it all the time.
Yeah, but I said it, and like I looked at him basically for approval, and he gives me like that like meme of that like rocker dude like pointing at.
I pointed at you with my cup holding hand.
Yeah, he was like drinking the cup. He was like, yeah.
Yeah, because me and Angel went to an open mic one time, and like most of the comics there, most of the people were at the open mic. They're decent, you know.
Lackluster.
But this one dude, he thought he was funny. Like, he thought he was funny shit, and he wasn't. Like, he was fucking... It was terrible.
He had
like,
good delivery, but sorry-ass jokes.
Sorry-ass jokes, yeah. Like, this fool... Like, this was supposed to be a really funny part of his fucking stand-up routine. Was he... Like, he was telling this story at a gym. The punchline was that he saw some old guy's junk. I was like, bro...
It was big as shit.
And this is...
It was big?
And the lead up to the fucking... To that punchline was the fact that, like, he goes... out of my peripheral vision, and if you don't know what that is, that's your side vision. And that was supposed to like make us laugh because he paused.
Yeah, he paused.
He paused as if like there was supposed to be laughter after that shit, and we're just like crickets, dog.
Yeah.
And he just continued with his routine, but you know he's probably that was like years ago, bro. He's probably better. He's probably like Kevin Hart status now.
Nah. Bro, Kevin Hart. Have you seen Kevin Hart's newest special?
Nah, but you know what I just remembered?
That shit got me mad, bro.
Oh, why?
Because it's really bad.
That's sad.
Yeah, I don't like trying to watch something especially for like over an hour, and like not getting a single laugh out of it. You know?
Yeah,
like,
that's horrible.
It's terrible, man. Because you're like, I sat down for entertainment. Now I'm sat down and now I'm mad.
You're basically meditating.
No.
Oh, why you just think about how much you hate it?
Yeah. Basically, y'all never do that. You don't think about how much you hate something.
Yeah, I do. A lot.
Like,
Yeah, that's why I try to meditate more.
Nah, I don't want to meditate right now.
Carlos, he asked us, hey, what's like a good scary movie to get your kids into scary movies? And we started listing off some things, and then we started talking about Goosebumps. And I was like, that one episode where the girl dies and the thing is her ghost in the fucking house next to the ocean. But then I was like, oh, but what about that one episode where they were like a group of kids and meets like ghost kids on the beach? And they hang out the whole night, and then they end up being ghost kids.
They're like, those kids were never there.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, oh, I gotta show you, because they're not into Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure, the movie. And I was like, bro,
I wouldn't say not into it. I would just say didn't watch it recently. Didn't watch it recently.
But I was like, I have to show them the iconic Large Marge scene, and if you all know what that is.
That's your side vision.
That's your side vision. No, but if you don't know what that is, go on YouTube right now. Type in Pee Wee's Big Adventure, Large Marge, and it'll pop up. Watch that clip real quick.
When he says right now, he means right now.
I mean
pause
right now.
Video,
pause this shit.
You don't even have to pause it. If you play this podcast, go to YouTube and stuff. It'll still be playing in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Then you play the video, and then when you're done the video, go back to the Spotify. That's on the thing or whatever app you're using.
You're a smart
Dan, you work
guy.
at Geek Squad? Best Buy?
Fucking nerd.
Nah, I work at Weep Squad.
You fucking weeb.
Weeps Court? No.
Otaku Squad.
Oh no. Give me out this card.
But yeah, so
Bro, I'm everyone's number one waifu. You didn't know? You haven't heard?
I'm the number one husbando.
Ooh woo.
Ooh
Ooh woo.
Yamate kudasai, please. No, I'm just kidding. No, but
Fucking nerd.
oh yeah. So like now that you're back and you know you finished watching
After she swallows that nut, ikitaka. No, fuck. I said it wrong.
Ikitaka
That's before you. She goes down.
Oh, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my.
Thank you for these blessings.
Okay, so
Yeah, bless her.
What do you say when you finish? All right, keep going, and I'm gonna come back in with what you say when you finish eating.
all right.
Yeah, you coming back?
So as you just saw, that scene was pretty crazy. And if you've already seen Pee Wee's Big Adventure, then you already know what that is. And like that's fucking crazy because like he's hitchhiking and he gets picked up by a big ass truck. It's a old elderly woman, and she tells him a story of an accident, the worst accident she has ever seen, that happened 10 years ago. And you know, there's that big reveal, and then she tells him, hey, she drops him off because he's like, this is my stop right here, because he's spooked out because, you know,
because she just did some fucking Tim Burton ass shit.
She did some Tim Burton shit. Oh yeah, I told him that the movie was directed by Tim Burton, and they were like, what? And I was like, yeah. And then so she does some Tim Burton like stop motion shit.
Yeah, I still don't believe him.
And then so he goes into the bar, and then the bikers are all mad dogging him and shit, and he's like, Large Marsh sent me, and they go, boy, Large Marsh died 10 years ago. Spooky. He literally just took a ride from a ghost.
Bro, I want to ride it.
Hey, remember the Scary Movie 2 when that ghost fucks that one bitch?
Yeah, that's what I was riding the ghost.
I saw Scary Movie 1 a couple months back, but I didn't watch 2.
Oh, no, watch 2?
I've seen 2 before, but I haven't seen it in like
Recently?
years.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
so like, but speaking of movies,
The ghost takes form into human, right? And then like he's like, oh shit, hell yeah. But she has like a ghost face, so she looks all ugly. So he just puts a bag over her face. So he fucks a ghost.
Crazy.
And that one ghost fucks. Oh my god.
And doesn't that one dude fuck the clown thing at the under the bed?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, that clown thing drags him under.
He's like,
there.
no, don't do it. No, the clown thing drags him under.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
But then he tries to leave, and he drags the clown thing under.
And they'll come back.
No.
No.
No, my house. Bro,
Oh shit!
Oh my god, you gotta put that mask on?
fucking mask off.
You can give the
Bro,
listeners
coughed right in
COVID?
our mouths.
That's that Rona.
Oh man, that's a good shit.
Apparently it's like Gochiso Sama.
Gochisho sama.
What the hell is gochiso?
Don't you just burp? Oh yeah, so I've seen Back at the Barnyard, but I've never seen Barnyard. And Angel showed me Barnyard
Just
the
tight on.
other night.
Gochisu Sama
He
Yoshida.
He actually bought it off of YouTube just so we could watch it, and it was tight as
Back at the
fuck.
Barnyard? The
You know,
movie?
The Barnyard
yeah,
movie.
Barnyard, yeah,
Don't
the
fucking
Barnyard.
say Back at the Barnyard. That's the show.
Yeah, give some respect.
Yeah, get some respect.
I mean, that makes sense because first you're at the barnyard,
Yeah.
and the only way to get back is after after you've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that movie was pretty tight, man. Like, I'm not gonna spoil that shit. I'm just gonna say, you watch that
It's been
shit.
like how many? 15 years?
It's
Like,
been
I never
so
seen
many-
it. I didn't even know Otis had a dad.
oh my.
That shit's probably 18 years, dude.
Stepdad.
But someone told me that the show's completely different from the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
The you know the chick that has the baby, the pregnant bitch?
Uh-huh.
She's not in there.
Yeah, there's a different cow.
bitch. Yeah.
She's pretty cool. And by pretty cool, you know what I mean.
No.
Right.
No, explain, please.
She's hot.
You furry fuck. Well, how are you? That's like 3 to 4 episodes.
He said she has nice udders. Fuck it. Oh,
Hey,
my.
Bro,
said
Otis has udders. Motherfucker, a bull. Why you have udders?
Nah, he's
boy
trans community.
Yeah.
He's a girl, but that acts like a guy. So does his dad, Ben.
Makes sense, except for the fact that
Well, I don't
everything
know.
else is portrayed as guys.
I don't know. That's what the trans community
I
says.
think cows can be
That
male too.
you know that scene where they're sitting on the log,
Yeah.
and then Ben goes, "Oh, I remember your sister. Me and your sister used to do this all the time." And he's like, "Dad, I don't have a sister." He's like, "Oh, that was you, wasn't it?"
Yeah.
And you know how you go
Whoa,
when we watched
really?
that? No, yeah, and we watched that. Me, you, and Samson, and you told Samson, he's calling him a bitch, right?
Yeah.
So the trans community sees that as that's Otis being a girl in the beginning, and then over time he wanted to be more manly, like how his dad was trying to be more manly.
Are you fucking with me?
I'm not fucking you. That's what these trans people
Oh my
believe
God,
in.
you're doing this again, Angel, where you're not gonna believe something because you don't believe
No,
it?
no. I'm saying like, is that like a real thing? Like in that movie?
I don't know in that movie,
Oh, okay.
but they are cows. They do have udders.
I was asking if that was an outrage, like no, like.
Oh, no, there's no
I
outrage.
don't think there's an
They like it because of that.
That you say mean the mentality of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant like people were actually like trying to turn the script and be like, oh no,
And
that's
get mad at it?
No, and be like, oh, that's what it really was like.
No, yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, but no one's mad about it.
No,
Are
they're
you mad about it? Damn, it's a Truman Show thing all over again, bro.
No, alright, go on.
Yeah, because what the hell are you gonna say? My cow's not trans.
No, I'm not saying that, stupid bitch. I'm saying what the outrage is pointed to. Fuck.
But there is no outrage, so I
No,
don't know.
not outrage. Like you know how like trying to put instances.
Instances, you said. Interesting.
I'm trying to say, like, is it actual thing of at the boneyard, or is it just like
You want to think about like if the writers had that intention?
No, I'm saying like people like putting their like perceptions on the writers and saying like, oh, that's what they meant.
People have done that before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Other
But
medias.
but
Yeah, but I mean,
it's
like,
like a mass
sometimes-
thing on the boneyard though, because
Sometimes when that happens, though, it's for the better.
Find out.
Huh?
The only one way to find out.
You gotta Google it.
Gotta interview the creators.
Yeah, we have to. It's got to be on the show
podcast?
now. We got to interview them.
I mean,
on the
if
podcast.
Rebel Taxi can do it, why can't us?
Because it was.
Oh yeah.
But that'd be crazy though. Like, fuck.
I don't know, man. I think we could get pretty big.
Oh,
Yeah, we can.
the Wachowski brothers are sisters.
Yeah, they're sisters now.
And if you don't know who that is,
Yo, that's what.
they're directors
You already
of
know.
the Matrix.
The Matrix movies.
And people say that Neo is supposed to be like the journey of a trans person. So other people think like, oh, this movie is about like unplugging from
It's an awakening.
everything that, yeah, like the world is a simulation, blah, blah, blah. But trans people see that movie and they think, this is my journey as a trans person.
Yes, I am.
And I am the one.
Did they say that was their intention, or is that another case of people
I'm not sure.
interpreting?
I'm not sure. It's interpretation from what I know, because I know that the Wachowski. I don't know if the Wachowski brothers actually say anything
Sisters.
about that, sisters, but that's another fact for the trans community to say like, hey, look, they were both men when they made that movie, and now they're female.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But all power to you if you want, because art is for interpretation, and movies are art. So if you want to look
they're
at that
really good
movie
movies.
and see it that way, all power to you. Just like Courage the Cowardly Dog, like I swear to God, bro, like the creators.
What do they say about it?
Okay, so there's always theories about fucking cartoons, and it's
they're endless. They're usually about like everybody being dead. Huh?
purgatory,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah, it's all
purgatory.
purgatory.
Fucking stupid.
Who
Yeah, it's like why y'all like you guys? That's like
this time.
that's literally the lowest hanging fruit of that like whole conspiracy.
Yeah,
theory
because
stuff.
it's easy to
It's
make up
easy to
shit when they're
say.
dreaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much their theory is that Courage, Muriel, and Eustace are dead. The only reason why they live in the middle of nowhere is because a dog only knows its home and doesn't know anything else. Stuff like that. And so, and anything frightens a dog, so like a little dog like Courage, so he's gonna think everything's a big threat. And I think it was Rebel Taxi, he interviewed the creator of Courage, and he told him about that theory, and he laughed, and he was like, he's the one that's like, he said, art is for interpretation. And my show is art, so if you want to see it, if you want to watch Courage and think about it like that way, then that's canon. He basically asked him if it was canon, and the creator said, yeah, if you want to make that canon for yourself, go ahead and see it that way.
He basically said, "Head canon's canon, man."
Yeah, he said head canon's canon. So for me, I'm gonna think of it as like, nah, everything's going down how it's going down as I'm seeing it. Because fuck that theory. That theory is fucking lame.
Yeah, bro. Like you're
Go
not
deep into it, you know.
you're not gonna tell me that this dog be literally talking to a roach, and the roach just be like,
You see that door? You want to know what's behind that door? You don't want to know what's
behind
behind that door. That's fucking amazing.
the squeegee.
Best cartoon dialogue I've ever heard.
Yeah, yes.
Cats.
I'm gonna tell mom.
Cats.
It's good. His theme song be bopping, bro.
Yeah, it really does, and he's like the first bad guy that he faces off against in the first episode.
Bro.
He's a murderer.
He's a murderer.
This motherfucker
bro.
says, "A little sport before your death," or some shit like that, and they play handball. That's just, damn, bro. That's,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's just tight. And the songs in Courage go hard as
go
fuck.
hard.
Like you could have a whole conversation about the
music.
episodes, just the episodes on its own, you know. But then when you start digging into the music's amazing.
Yeah.
The
That
Tower of
sound-
Doctors are Lost.
That Sandman one.
Oh, that's how.
The Sandman, yeah, that's just beautiful.
Yeah.
The last squid thingy, that one has beautiful music.
Where they actually used that Valkyrie song with Muriel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, a lot of it. And then, oh man, what was it? The bathtub. It wasn't an eel, was it? it's like a sea monster inside Courage's bathtub, and he gave Courage advice, and Courage like, oh.
That's funny. I don't think I've seen that one.
I haven't seen that one either.
I'll show you guys. But then, but yeah, about like cartoons conspiracies, it's just it gets bullshit. Like with the Rugrats one.
The Rugrats one is stupid.
Yeah, that one's dumb.
Phil and Lil.
Ed and Eddie, that one's dumb too.
Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah,
they're in purgatory.
They're all in purgatory.
Every
every single fucking one.
You never see any adults
It's
until
so
they go to
easy.
school.
I know a lot of people go to hell and a lot of people go to heaven.
Nah, kids.
But how come all these cartoon kids go to purgatory?
Why they all go to purgatory? They've done some bad shit in their time. They could go to hell.
I don't know what cartoon I watched, and if you know what cartoon it is, go ahead and tell us. But like, I watched this one cartoon one time. I think it was like on Disney Channel or like Toon Disney. But it was like they were at a school in space, and there was this one alien guy who was like an ant, or no, he was like a fly. I don't know if he was human at first and then he turned into a fly or what. But this fool had to like throw up on his food like a fly does before he can eat it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I think it's like a Nickelodeon.
That shit made me sad, bro. Like, cause
Why?
you see him, I don't know, it's like you see him have to, he has to regurgitate on his food every time before he eats it, and then like, I don't know, man. Or, I don't know if that shit made me sad, but I know once I started watching the 2012 Ninja Turtle cartoon, Baxter Stockman turns into Baxter Stockfly, and he has to regurgitate on his food too, and that shit's sad to me, like hella sad, cause he used to be human.
Cause you're a big fool at heart.
I'm a big fool, dog. I'm fat as fuck.
You see food being spoiled, and you're like, oh,
forget the
man.
past. Kill it if you have to.
Dude. No, but I'm gonna go with what David Goggins said. David Goggins said that fat motherfucker inside's always there. Even no matter how skinny you get, he's always gonna try and get you to go back to your ways. You guys say, fuck off.
And that fool's convincing, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not convinced.
No.
Oh.
If I show you it, you'd be like, damn, I gotta get in shape. Or some shit like that.
I am a sure.
It would inspire you.
S-shape.
What'd you say?
I said S-shape.
Oh.
The Shape, Michael Myers. Show him Halloween 1, bro.
Oh, no, shit on Freddy vs. Jason.
Rey Mysterio was a stunt double for Freddy Krueger in that movie.
Yeah.
He actually broke something. He actually fucked up his back or
Tell
something.
me
His neck.
Freddy vs. Jason isn't funny as fuck.
I only
not
seen
funny
it
as
once.
fuck.
But
It's funny as
cool.
fuck.
I like Jason X more.
I never seen that movie.
Jason X is the best Jason movie. Fight me.
That's what you say. Rob Zombie's Halloween is the best Halloween.
I don't know, man. The one with LL Cool J.
I used to watch that one a lot
Ladies
too.
love Cool J.
Wait, that's the one where they go into his house and they it's like the school and they try to like
Yeah, I think there was.
and he punches, he like Busta Rhymes fights him in Kung Fu or some shit.
Wait, no, I don't know about this anymore.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes. Why Busta Rhymes there?
LL Cool J, Busta Rhymes, I don't know who's who, but someone fights.
It was literally it was an H2O.
Yeah,
Halloween 2?
I think I used to watch that one.
And
you know,
then,
Paul Rudd's first movie role was in one of those Halloween movies.
Who's Paul Rudd?
Bro, Ant-Man.
Oh,
Ant-Man.
okay.
We're like thinking. Who is Paul Rudd?
Who is Paul Rudd?
Fool, that big fool from the Avengers.
That big guy. That gets small guy.
Yeah, the big
Dude,
fool.
you
and
get
small
it?
Fool?
He's Ant-Man because he turned small, and then he's Giant Man, and then Ant is in Giant Man, so he's still technically Ant-Man. It's like if he was a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype.
They're
like-
all Ant-Man.
He used to search for Giant Man?
Yeah, because he's like an X-Saber, but he's also an MX Saber or an XX Saber. Oh my god, bro. The parallels. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, dude. Giant Man. But yeah, Paul Rudd got his first movie role in Halloween.
That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah, he looks exactly the same.
fucking what did you just say? Before Paul Rudd.
Hello. Welcome to the Fools Podcast.
About 23 minutes after that. You literally just mentioned something. I wanted to talk about it.
Giant Man? Ant-Man?
Oh yeah. Falcon Winter Soldier just came out.
Dude, I haven't seen it. Spoilers.
They finished it,
Aw.
and it's pretty bad.
Bro, don't be talking about my boy Bucky and Falcon like that.
They're pretty bad, bro.
See,
It's
not a buddy
I feel
cop.
like we should have watched it before.
It's not a buddy cop comedy like I wanted it to be.
Why are you crying?
Not really. Not
Nah?
really.
It's more like we have an agenda. Let's push our agenda.
Nah, they do have scenes like that though.
That's whack.
Why don't you like agenda pushing?
Oh, bro, it's so like there and like in your face, and it's like, why can't I just enjoy this movie? But then you know what I told you at work, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Well, you said like he goes.
I mean,
is that true though?
What?
That he goes, I can't be Captain America because I'm black.
Basically.
It's like.
Well, that's because other Captain America told him that not Steve Rogers Captain America, but a different one.
The other fool.
Yeah.
He told him shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's why people hate that guy. I don't know why they even make a character.
Not him Captain America either. I don't want to say too much on him.
Oh shit! I gotta watch this shit.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
But anyways, it just sounds. It reminds me of fucking
like someone with a reason to say that has said it.
Okay.
And he was like, "Man, I gotta think about that," but he didn't really think about it too much.
Well, I have like this critical voice inside my head.
In space?
And like I was complaining about them actually saying some shit like that. Yeah, that's it. Damn, bro, you found that shit. I didn't even have to wait for our audience to try and tell me.
It's Lloyd in Space.
Crazy, bro. It's from Disney?
Yeah, it's from Disney.
Damn, you think it's on Disney Plus? Probably not.
No.
They don't even got Corey in the House, the best anime of all time.
They got the best anime.
Oh my god.
Dude, the character development in Corey in the House, dog. This
off the chain.
In That's So Raven, this motherfucker had a band. They only had one song, Can You Feel the Love? And now, in Corey in the House, he motherfucking has a new band. And he's still rocking out. And also, the inclusivity of that show. They had the first Mexican president. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
And then they made him like, he was like sick or whatever, and they put hot sauce in his soup. And he was like,
oh, that's what's up. His grandma made a bondigas.
It's funny.
Yeah, I had a bondigas last night.
You are in a bondigas.
Fuck you, bitch.
I'm just kidding. You lost a lot of weight,
Fuck
Angel.
You,
Thank you.
But you can lose more.
Fuck you, bitch. You bondiga head ass.
Yeah, I used to watch that show.
This show looks really bad.
Yeah, it probably is really bad.
This is like one of those shows.
It probably got canceled after 2 episodes.
I'll say 1 season.
It literally looks like one of those like point and click things for when we were like in school.
Oh,
in like 2002.
For the computer?
Yeah.
Like, what about that one show where the kid has a dog that wants to be a human, so he pretends to be a human at school?
4 seasons.
4 seasons? Damn, that shit was
like
lit.
10 episodes every season.
Damn, that shit was 40 episodes long.
Yeah.
That shit was lit. Lit.
Unfortunately, we couldn't find any streaming services offering for Lloyd in Space.
Damn.
Guess you gotta do some illegal shit, boy.
Whoa.
And what happened to LimeWire?
You know what though? I did some stuff, and I got Young Justice, like the 3rd season and everything. I downloaded it all, but I didn't watch it. And now I have HBO Max, and it's all there.
It's all there. You gotta we gotta talk about that shit. We gotta talk about that shit after you're done.
After I'm done. So y'all could expect us talking about some Young Justice.
Ain't nobody gonna watch Young Justice,
bro.
We could talk about all.
We could talk about how we got it back though,
dude.
Years.
Literally. Okay, so season 1 came out. It was like it wasn't on my radar. Season 2 came out like I think 2 or 3 years later. And like that, I was watching that shit as it was airing, and that shit was amazing, right?
It's great.
And then after that season finished. Like
They're
it went
both
on,
amazing seasons.
It like went on hiatus, and then for years they never finished it. They never made a season 3, and so like that shit was on Netflix. And I was telling people constantly, "Hey, you want to watch something dope? You gotta watch Young Justice." I just kept promoting that shit on my own.
You guys gotta watch it, or else they're not gonna be anymore.
Yeah, and I would just post on my story and just keep like promoting it constantly. And then like I remember one time this one guy went, "Ivan, why do you keep telling people to watch Young Justice, bro? Like you really think you're making a difference?"
And dude, that's the negativity people don't need in their life. Bro.
Yeah,
I saved Young Justice.
I kept promoting that shit, and bro, we saved Young Justice. Like bro, that shit came out with season 3.
I went on Cartoon Network posts. I went to Cartoon Network's email. I was emailing them, bro. Yeah, I was doing all this shit. I was doing the same thing. I'm like, bro, bring Young Justice back. And comments after comments, that show's never coming back. Blah blah. When it came back,
you guys had it.
When it came back, I took the image of it returning. I went back exactly to that comment, and I posted it. I was like, "Take it, bitch, fucking take it."
Nice.
You were just waiting for it.
I'm just waiting for the day because I know what's gonna happen. That show too good. Put it too good. Put it too good. Put it too good. Put it too good.
We intercepted a transmission we thought was pretty tame.
But before we realized it was too late.
Dude, Scary Movie 3 is one of the funniest movies of all time.
It's so good. I want to watch like a bunch of fucking like of our like classic funny movies.
They don't make them. I was gonna watch a YouTube video recently saying how like they don't make spoof movies no more.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we talk about that last time?
I watched that video already. Like why they don't like literally why they don't make spoof movies anymore.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it on my history.
Because everything itself is already a spoof or being nostalgic.
Nah. Basically, there's only like a few writers that were doing it right.
Oh.
And then now they're not doing it.
The Wayans brothers?
Yeah, they were one of them. And
Hey, we should do it.
I think we
Spoof
could.
movies?
Yeah.
I mean, it
What are
says
we
like
spoofing?
the best movies, basically, like to like run down the video a little
All
bit.
the ones we think are stupid.
The best movies were like the ones that have like a clear A to B plot with the jokes happening naturally throughout. But like all these other movies, like fucking date movie, epic movie, extreme movie, like these bullshit ones.
It has a bunch of subplots.
Epic movie.
Yeah, they
I
have
like
a bunch
that
of
movie a lot.
subplots and like randomly thrown in pop culture references for the sake of pop culture references.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was Disaster Movie. That was like I think it's right now the worst movie on like Rotten Tomatoes or some shit. Like it's literally like everyone's just like this is the worst movie,
Nah,
and you can
there's
see
worse.
why.
There's far worse movies.
I mean, I don't know, but you can see why too, because like when you're watching this movie, every 2 minutes there's like just like fucking Hellboy, just like I'm Hellboy and I'm here, gets crushed
the
by
new one?
meteor. New one?
The new one with the guy from Stranger Things?
No,
There's a new one.
the
old
one that was 2008.
Benicio del Toro?
Yeah.
He can't make anything wrong. Everything he touches is gold. I swear this car's come by like 3 times already. What the fuck? That truck.
Oh yeah,
Don't be talking shit about my crunchy boy.
that stupid ass white truck. Whoa.
Why you don't like trucks?
Nah, I actually don't.
Trocas.
Trucks kind of get me mad whenever they drive around me, because like either they're like really slow and I don't know why, or they're too fast. There's like literally no in between.
I feel you on that one.
You guys too slow? You're pretty slow to me.
Dog.
What?
Woof.
So like, I think it was like a year or 2 ago. I watched. It was last year. I watched Silence of the Lambs for the first time, and like, that shit blew me away, dog. It's one of the like craziest movies I've ever seen.
Which
You
one?
never seen it?
What was it called?
Oh, it's so good. Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, no.
I haven't seen that. And I
You
haven't
guys-
seen like
neither-
the 5 fucking
neither of you have seen it?
I
episodes.
don't think so.
Oh, we gotta watch it together because like I watched that shit and I shit you not, bro. Like as like midway through, I'm like, is this movie really? Because you know it's like an Oscar award-winning movie, I think, and I think that I know it has like a lot of critical acclaim, right? And so as I'm watching this shit, I'm like, is this shit really this good, or am I just too stupid to realize that it's not actually that good? But then like I was like, nah, this shit's fucking amazing. It's a goldmine. It's so good. Like, it's so fucking good.
Oh, good.
Sorry,
It's fucking dope. And remember James Silent Bob? No, remember Clerks 2?
Yeah.
Remember the scene where Jay's all like, would you fuck me?
Yeah.
I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me so
Oh, yeah, that's
hard.
from that one.
Yeah, it's from that. It's fucking crazy. There's a serial killer in there named Buffalo Bill. He looks like Kenny Omega, the wrestler.
That's crazy.
I should make a lookalike of that. I probably already have. I can't remember.
Goodbye, horses.
I'm lying over you. Goodbye, horses. I'm lying over you. I seen my hopes and dreams are lying on the ground. That's a bop.
It's a bob. I remember you would play that song unironically.
I would, yes, unironically. Here he comes again. What the fuck?
Yeah, what's he doing?
He's speeding down. He's speeding down.
Let me drive my truck down the street up and down a little bit.
Bro, no. People are weird like that, bro. On my street, there's a guy with a three-wheeler. And he just drives up and down the neighborhood on Saturdays and Sundays.
Saturdays and Sundays?
Yeah, and this is a big ass.
Apparently, this guy's for Tuesdays.
Yeah, this is a big ass 3-wheel bike.
About to do a U-turn
bike.
right now. There he goes.
Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, he's just going around. Like people
But
buy.
why?
People
Like,
buy.
that's gas, bro.
Yeah, but that's how people are, like.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Some people cruise.
It's not about the money. It's about sending a message.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you really, really bad. He's a big hunka. Jared Leto best Joker? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Jared Leto is the best Joker.
Nah, Heath Ledger
Allegedly.
allegedly was the best Joker until Jared Leto started coming out into the scene.
Yeah, basically.
He didn't have Joker's not buff. He didn't have to get that fit.
He didn't have to get
This motherfucker said, "Let me lift some weights."
He had to like commit himself to a role.
This motherfucker said, "Let me shave my long locks and get some green slick back hair."
Wait, who?
What?
Oh, Jared Leto?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like,
I thought you were talking about Ledger.
Dude, American Psycho, Christian Bale,
Kills
Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Batman kills Joker with an
Batman
axe.
kills Joker.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We don't know if that was really happening or not.
Oh my god.
What?
What?
It wasn't.
it's off screen.
Or was it? You don't know.
I don't know if
He
y'all
goes-
seen this
he
video,
goes-
but this shit's funny as fuck.
He goes to the hotel. He goes to the place where he killed this one girl with a chainsaw, and then when he gets there, it's like nothing ever happened. And this lady doing an open house, she's all like, "What are you talking about? You need to leave."
Bro, that movie's so trippy, bro.
It's a trip. It takes place in like the 80s, I think, or the 90s.
But they make you think like some shit don't happen and like some shit do. And you're like, nah, it all happened. And then you're like, did it though?
Batman kills Joker in this movie, and the Green Goblin is trying to figure out who killed the Joker, basically. That's what happens in this
Basically.
movie. That's what happens in this movie. And by Green Goblin, I mean, I forgot his name. All I can think is Dennis Leary because they look kind of the same.
Dafoe. Bro, Willem Dafoe in The Lighthouse
was Willem
with
Dafoe.
Robert Pattinson.
I wanted to watch that movie. I didn't get a chance to.
I think I did too. I think
They
I
have-
wanted to watch it too.
There's this scene. Oh, I like the scene.
What happens, Gallo?
There's some weird shit that goes on. Like the whole thing is basically about like
being alone with someone
being
else.
alone and tripping balls, like because you're alone basically.
Yeah,
Like the isolation of everything is the focal point of this movie. So Robert Pattinson's a newbie. He comes here. Willem Dafoe's been doing this for a while. He's like, I'll show you the ropes. I'll show you how to do it. And they're both fascinated with the light in the lighthouse.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That sounds creepy.
Yeah. And
So
like
they will all
the
see the
light
light.
in the lighthouse is like, it's like,
Bro,
it
Young
gives
Justice
off-
Breakfast, let's go.
It gives off this sexual energy and stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
So
That's
they're
hot.
both alone, bro. They have nothing else to do, and they're just like,
Just cranking it out.
yeah. There's scenes where he's like, you gotta clean up over here, and it's like fucking cum, and he's like,
Dang.
and
You're
he's
just
like,
going
what
at
the fuck
it.
do I gotta clean it? But yeah,
Whoa. Are you serious?
was it this one, Angel?
Yeah, I think so. How long is it?
58 minutes.
Yeah.
Airplane was a spoof?
Yeah.
Dude, I bought that movie on DVD so we could watch it together. And like Leslie Nielsen was taking forever to come on screen, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, what
he
the
comes
fuck
in
is
like
this?
at the 40-minute mark or some shit.
That's bullshit. I'm not watching this movie or
He's
for
not the
some
main
fucking-
character.
Some jerk off. I want to see
He's not the main character.
How is he not the main character?
Yeah, how is he not the main character? I don't know.
Dog.
Well, I mean, that started his career in spoof movies, though.
Airplane?
The cop one? What's the cop one called? I forgot.
Police Squad is the TV show that became Naked Gun, the movies.
Naked Gun movies are funny as shit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
basically, what happened was that they liked his deadpan deliveries. Like, surely you can't be serious. I am. And don't call me Shirley. Like, it's so funny because like he's serious about it. He's not like I am, and don't call me Shirley. Like, no, he like the delivery, like everything that he says is serious.
It's like he's so
And
stupid
it's
that he doesn't
not.
know what's
Yeah,
wrong.
exactly. Yeah, it's so, it's so good. It's so good.
He's in a superhero movie.
Yeah,
with
and
Drake
then
Bell.
he's
Oh,
like,
yeah, he's right now.
Yeah.
what was it? I can't breathe. Oh no! Why? You're on my lungs. And he's like, oh, sorry. And he like moves his knee. He's like, my balls.
Man.
balls.
Drake Bell, man.
Drake Bell.
He's
bro.
awesome.
Bro, they need to make a hero movie too. I don't know how they cannot.
Nah,
have
they can't 'cause he's
the
canceled.
most- Drake Bell?
Yeah.
What happened? Let me hear this.
He's canceled because
He's white and cis?
no, because he dated this one girl.
Who's
I
Nazi?
think she was actually underage at the
Why
time.
did
he was
guys gotta be
her.
dating girls, bro? Underage?
Yeah, I think
Fucking
so.
Drake Bell, bro.
And but it was like I don't know. I think she was like 17 or some shit. And then also he was like abusive to her I guess there's other girlfriends he had that have accounts of him like abusing them and like pushing one of them down a flight of stairs.
What was this?
Don't beat that girl with a banana.
I don't know. So we probably shouldn't even talk about any of his body of work right now, or unless we get canceled as well.
We should just burn his books.
Yeah. Nah, but superhero movie's cool. You know, he was Drake from Drake and Josh, and he voiced Spider-Man
And Kevin Hart was his sidekick.
in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh man.
And Kevin Hart was his sidekick.
So the irony of him, like,
Guys, think about that though. Kevin Hart was Drake Bell's sidekick.
whoa.
Oh, yeah,
Drake Bell does a superhero spoof movie centered around Spider-Man, and then he goes on to voice Spider-Man. Ain't that a trip?
No, he deserved it at the time. Apparently, he doesn't though.
Now he's a citizen of Mexico, and he learned Spanish.
Taco Bell.
No problemo.
He told when Kanye West named his daughter North, I think, or some shit like that, Drake Bell tweeted, "I'm gonna name my daughter Taco."
That's
Taco Bell.
That's funny, bro.
That's just funny, yeah.
That's just funny. He could have a daughter named Taco and a boy named, or like a son named Taco and a daughter named Liberty.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
You could have Liberty Bell and Taco Bell.
One named Cal.
And every time they walk into like a place of work or like they just walk into anywhere, the fucking bell.
Damn,
Think
bells are
outside
too
the
loud.
button. Maybe.
Itakimasu.
Soup?
Demolition Man, where Taco Bell's everywhere. And
Oh, yeah.
And they have like
Bro,
fancy
that's-
That's
restaurants.
what I think of
the top-
Amazon. That's what I think of Amazon.
Dude, I shit you
Wait,
not,
hold
bro. Amazon's getting to that point, man, where they're gonna
Yeah.
have their own restaurants.
Shit
Bro,
was on
that
TV,
ass,
fake in real life.
Hold up. The fact that Taco Bell was like, we need to find a new graphic design for our thing, and went to Demolition Man as their source of inspiration because it was based around this time era. It's gold, bro.
What happened was Taco Bell is a sponsor for that movie, so like that's product placement right there.
Yeah,
And they wanted
made
to
a
make
future,
it.
yeah.
They wanted to make it more futuristic, the logo. So they made a futuristic logo, and Taco Bell was like, "That shit looks hard," and they just made that their new logo.
Yeah, but it became like around the time that the Demolition Man was censored, and then that's when they did it.
I don't know, but I do know that the one on Mango Block, like that shit.
It's so nice. You guys so nice.
Okay, but they had the old logo still, even though every other Taco Bell switched
Oh
up.
yeah, because
They
it had the old insides.
Yeah, but now, after so many years of keeping the
No,
old logo,
I guess it's
finally new
2032. I guess I am.
By a lot.
I mean, 10 years. No. I guess they did it like a long time ago, huh?
yeah.
When did they change the logo?
I just didn't want to make you look stupid. I'm just kidding. It's just useless trivia.
Bro, that movie's sick.
To
Demolition Man?
coincide with its
Yeah.
launch of its
Wesley
flagship-
Snipes versus Sylvester Stallone?
Hell yeah.
Hell
man.
yeah, dog.
blonde Wesley Snipes.
Blonde Wesley Snipes.
All the people who are like, who
To
see-
coincide with the launch of its flagship restaurants in Las Vegas, Taco Bell introduced a newly revamped version of its logo on November 14th, 2016.
Who gives a fuck? Okay.
2016.
2016, boy.
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 Boy. You get it, Taco Bell.
Damn, it's
R.I.P. dog. It was a girl.
That's crazy.
In New Jack City, Wesley Snipes is dope as fuck in that movie. Like, he looks cool. Like, he acts cool. Like, I'm trying to have that energy.
Like, you trying to be Wesley Snipes cool.
Yeah.
You trying to be Wesley Snipes on Blade 3 where he didn't want to do
Nah, I'm not trying to be like that. That's when everything goes to your head. I'm trying to be humble still, you know? I'm trying to be like,
Yeah?
I'm trying to be like,
You trying to close your eyes when filming scenes to be an asshole to the
Trying to evade your taxes?
you trying to evade some taxes, being fucking dick.
nah.
You trying to be like, oh, Ryan Reynolds is in this movie? Let's make life harder on him.
Ryan Reynolds, man, that fool funny as fuck. That's the funniest man with a pack of abs.
He got his vaccine.
Runner up Chris Hemsworth.
He got his vaccine and he was like, I'm 5G ready. It's just funny,
That
bro.
was a
That's
hotspot.
funny, bro.
Yeah. He's a hotspot now. Talking about fucking Taco Bell, Angel be posting shit. About some Taco Bell stuff.
Oh, yeah, that Baja Blast.
I back to do.
What's your favorite flavor of Mountain Dew?
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine's probably just regular. Oh, Baja Blast.
Voltage.
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast is top tier.
Baja Blast is like
But
very
I
top
think I
tier
just
with
fuck.
vodka.
I think I just fuck with Voltage more.
My
the
old
blue
favorite. Actually, I lied. I just remembered my real
Cold
favorite.
Red.
Whiteout.
Whiteout.
That shit bomb. Hella citrusy.
Doesn't Whiteout taste more? Oh, it's citrusy.
It's citrus.
Oh, I thought it tasted like that American one.
Oh, you're right. Nah, it wasn't my favorite though. But man, Mountain Dew got some puns, bro.
They got some good.
They got some.
good
They had a holiday brew, that was tight, and then they changed it to like holiday something. The original holiday brew was just regular Dew with Code Red, and that shit was bomb. Then they made another Christmas version that was like cherry, and that shit was ass. It wasn't good. And then they also had a fucking a 4th of July one called Red, White, and Dew. That shit was fucking bomb, bro. Man,
Didn't you say
tasted like America?
Tastes like America. Yeah, and didn't you say it tasted like basically if they poured all the flavors into one drink?
Pretty much, yeah. It was
Yeah.
Whiteout, Code Red, and regular.
Yeah, it was just all of them.
It was the blue one. I forgot. Voltage, yeah.
Yeah,
soda, man. Soda's bomb.
Bro, speaking about some fucking like product placements and stuff, though, there's an ad right here.
Oh, my bad, dog.
All right, the ad's out of here.
Thank goodness.
Bro, I don't know how they keep sneaking.
You know
on
what
in.
was weird, bro?
The last ad.
I knew some like grown ass women, bro, when I was like 15, and they were openly sexually attracted to Justin Bieber when he was a young little boy.
Isn't that weird, bro?
That's fucking weird.
Some
and it was okay, apparently.
It was okay back then. It's okay when older women want to be with younger guys.
That shit was weird.
Nice.
No, but yeah, it is pretty weird because like the mentality shifts. And you kind of look at yourself like, damn, if this is okay, and that's if this is not okay, but this is okay.
Yeah, like my friend's girlfriend, she was like 20, and she had a Justin Bieber poster in her room, and I was like, and she would openly talk about how sexually attracted to him she was. I was like, that's fucking weird. I was like 15.
I mean, we had friends at the time that had like Justin Bieber posters and stuff, and Edward from Twilight cutout.
Yeah, I forgot.
That was normal.
Yeah,
that was some normal stuff. In fact, that was pretty dope that they had an Edward from Twilight cutout.
Yeah, Edward's cool.
I was like, man, that
Team Edward all the way, dog,
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. The other guy's a fucking pedo, bro.
Taylor Lautner?
Yeah, no, not him himself.
Oh, but the character.
Wolf, but the character, because he'd be like,
I never seen Twilight before, but I know that.
Yeah, because he's basically like, oh, I don't like. No, I like Bella.
But I really am Team Edward though, nonetheless, even though I haven't seen those movies.
Yeah, I wanted to be the team. I wanted to be Team Taylor because motherfucking.
Oh, he's a wolf.
Because he's a wolf.
But those wolves are whack, bro.
The wolves are whack, and not even just that either. Like, this guy, fucking, he's like, I can't get Bella, but I'm gonna get her daughter. I'm already imprinted on her.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Like, are you fucking like you literally wrote this and was like, yeah, that's fine.
I heard that
a new movie.
I heard that 50 Shades of Grey was like based off of someone's fan fiction of Twilight. I heard that.
Which one?
I heard that the author of 50 Shades of Grey, that 50 Shades of Grey is just the fan fiction of Twilight.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if all the up and coming young author
are just writing fan fiction.
Yeah, are just writing fan fictions on each of their own products.
That's funny. There's a bunch of fans. Bro.
Star versus the Forces of Evil, man.
Top tier.
What a great cartoon.
Top tier. Like they even like, I don't know, they tackle issues correctly.
They do. But they linger for too long. I didn't realize that myself. I could just feel the annoyance. I was like, something's off here. But someone said, yeah, like, we get it. Humans versus monsters. Like, we get that that's an issue. By the end of like season, I think he said by the end of season 2 or 3, they already kind of solved the issue. Why is it still going on?
Because the issue's never solved, bro.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, you know? Like, the issue's never solved, or they're always going to linger. Like, bad perceptions are always going to be there.
That's just how it is.
But, man...
Just like in Korra, when the first Avatar dies, he's like, Vava, I have failed you.
Oh, that shit's so sad.
And I was like, no, don't worry, we have forever.
And he takes his last breath.
This guy be dropping spoiler bombs.
He just takes it's so cool seeing him, like, grow, you know? Age. And then it just fast forwards to when he's old and there's the battleground, and then you see like the fucking Earth Nation thingy in the ground. That means the nation's already started. Yeah. And then like he's all in the battle armor and shit, all old, and he's all like, Rava, I failed. I couldn't make peace. And then she said what she said, and then he's like, And he takes his last breath and you see Rava's soul fly out. Oh my god.
Soul's forever.
I felt that shit, bro. I felt that shit.
You only bury your conscious.
And what did Korra do? Anyway.
Well, the superheroes gotta lose something, right? They gotta lose something.
You can't lose what made the show good, though.
Exact. Oh, you dude, you got a point there. You got a point there, man.
What talking about?
I'm talking about Korra being the worst
like
character in her own show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do like Korra. I like her as a character too, but she is the weakest character in that show.
Yeah, she's the weakest. Only because she thinks she's the strongest.
Yeah, which is good.
It's a good place to start if you're trying to create a character.
Yeah.
But also,
Angel, how do you? Oh, keep going.
This bitch is like 17.
Make it
and
better.
like 13.
yeah, exactly.
And he knows more about the spirit.
That's because Aang's whole civilization and shit got wiped out.
The monks, yeah.
Yeah, and he was with the monks, so he really learned selflessness and
She just basically just learned to be an avatar. She didn't learn.
She didn't grow up during wartime. She grew up during peaceful times, but she did almost get kidnapped and killed and shit. But yeah.
But yeah, whatever.
But
No excuse.
no excuse.
No excuse.
Yeah, she had it good. She was a master at all the physical shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but
I could go deep into it, but I don't want to.
why not?
Why not?
Because I'm mad.
You're mad?
Yeah.
Why?
She gets me mad.
Oh yeah, she does get me mad, bro.
She gets me like really.
Oh, yeah,
mad
that's what I was
because,
gonna
like,
say.
There's things that she does, and it's
Even
like you
with
don't have to do
Korea.
that. You don't need to do that.
How do you
Yeah.
feel? Okay, think back to when Tenzin is already at the Air Nation temple
Yes.
with all the peoples,
Yes.
and then he's like, he can't teach the air people the right shit, like they're not paying attention to him,
Yes.
and so he's all like, he's distraught,
Yes.
and then Korra calls him up when she's in Zaofu, and she gives Tenzin advice. How do you feel about that? And then Tenzin goes, "Wow, you're shaping up to be a really good avatar."
Oh yeah, I didn't like that shit.
You didn't like it? I knew you
Yeah.
didn't like. I was watching
Yeah.
that scene. I was like, "Huh, okay." And I was like, "Angel probably hated that shit though."
Yeah, I didn't like that shit at all. I was like, Tenzin, you know. No, I'm not gonna get into it like Gallo says.
Dude, Tenzin's a boss, man. When he's in the
Cause
Every character outside of Korra is the best part of
dude,
that
Mako's
show.
Bo Lin dog. Ooh,
Oh.
Lin Beifong dog. I
Oh
love
yeah, Lin Beifon's fucking sick, bro.
She's so awesome.
Beifong.
She's so awesome.
She's so sick, bro.
Even her sister's cool.
Even
The entire family, bro.
Who's that
Even
one
I'm a
chick?
Lin Beifong
Who's
stan.
the other chick? The other chick in the group? What's her name?
Asami,
That's
even
Asami.
she's
Yeah,
badass
she's so
with the
sick,
electric
bro.
glove,
Hell
the
yeah.
electric glove, and
She's
her
all
fucking.
smart.
She's all
Yeah.
smart. She drives
She's kung
fast.
fu.
She knows kung fu, bro.
Dang.
Damn.
She was definitely best waifu of the show.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hands down.
No, I like Lin Beifong more.
Yeah.
I really do. Yeah, she's awesome.
Should I get that cougar action or?
Trying
Bro.
to get that.
A girl in uniform has a chip on her shoulder. Dude, I don't know. She just.
I love chips.
I love chips. I love shoulders.
I really love in the first, I think it's the first
That she
episode.
ate it.
The first or second episode. Nice next Friday reference, bro. I like that.
That's fucking Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh, you right. I got that shit wrong. My bad.
You have to take it back now.
What's it called?
Cut that out.
What was I talking about? Oh, okay. When well, it's not gonna make sense on audio, but when you know, people point their fingers at their eyes and then they point it back at you to make it look like they're watching you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah. So when Tenzin gets Korra out of jail and then Lin Beifong does that to her and then Korra does it back and she's just like, what the fuck?
It's like, kick your ass.
Yeah, like her face is funny as fuck, dude.
It
Like,
became a meme.
she was like,
It literally became a meme.
that's awesome. I didn't know that.
No?
No.
Yeah, you know what? I actually forgot about that until you said that right now.
She that literal scene became a meme. Like of like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck.
Even like, dude, Aang's grandchildren are so cool. All three of them.
Milo's so sick.
Milo's fucking amazing.
Genoa is basically the Avatar.
Yeah. and Iki, she's fucking cool, man.
Yeah,
She could basically talk herself out of
Yeah,
everything.
those two are dope.
Why
Dude,
not Milo though?
dude, when Mako and Asami are walking next to Milo, and Milo's like, "Can I have a piece of your hair?" And that's just funny. And then when Bolin's like, he asks all those questions, and then she's like, and she answers all of them in order. Like she's like, yes, yes, no, no.
Oh, you know who she reminds me of actually? She reminds me of the daughter from Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove.
Look, my teeth's falling out.
Yeah. My tooth.
Oh, what's his name? Something
Yeah.
like
Pacha?
Pacha.
Yeah, Pacha.
Pacha. Yeah, there you go.
His daughter.
Yeah, I forgot that fool had kids on.
Yeah,
he like
that
had
fool
kids.
Yeah, two, yeah.
Two.
And they're
And the
both
baby on-
Squirrel Scouts.
And the baby on the
Squirrels-
way.
Oh, she does. Yeah. Crazy.
Squeakers.
Oh,
That's a Disney movie.
We should
though.
have said that to Cody, huh?
Cusco.
Yeah,
Squeakity squeak squeaking.
Yeah.
You know how my catchphrase is swank?
Yeah.
And I say like swankadelic, and I change it up all the time. Another thing I say is swankity swank swanking.
Oh,
It's a play on squeakity squeaking. Yeah.
Damn, you trying to be a swank scout?
Bro, I didn't even think about that though.
Oh, man.
The
Swank
swank
scout?
scouts.
He's swanking over here.
Swanking.
We thought that truck was gonna come by again, and it hasn't.
It hasn't come by
He's
yet.
like, I'm gonna go home, I have no more gas.
He ran out of gas. Is that him?
Nah.
Nah.
He has like yellow high beams.
These high beams are pretty fucking high though.
Not as high as Angel.
Bro, I don't know. Angel's hasn't smoked in that much.
Yeah,
Dude,
I smoked
actually,
too much.
like our road trip today to Cody's house made him like have to not smoke for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a pretty good road trip though. We
Yeah,
played
I
some
like the
bops.
clouds.
Oh, we did play a lot of bombs.
Yeah, we went up the mountains.
You got some nice clouds.
Yeah, they had some nice clouds up there.
Nice sunset
And it was
when we were
scary.
leaving.
It was kind of scary going up there too, though.
Going up, yeah.
People kind of fucking scary, bro. They drive the way they drive.
Mm-hmm.
People drive like they're the only ones on the road.
For real. Bro, you know how many times like in that mountain that people like didn't even stop at the stop sign?
Ah,
And I almost did the same thing because I didn't see it, but I'm like, man, these people live up here. Like,
you don't give a fuck.
yes, we already had what I thought would be a hectic day today because I had interviews today.
Definitely hectic, man.
And then I was told yesterday that Angel had to work like mid shift. I even had to work morning, and that I
Also had to work morning.
had to work morning apparently. And I was like, I can't work morning. I have 2 interviews today, which I missed my first one because
Albertsons?
the Albertsons one, because I just was not feeling good. I was in the bathroom almost all night.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god. No, for real though, because I be waking up every 2 hours. I don't know what happened to me, but so I was like, I'm not going. I need rest, and I need the Lowe's one more than I need an Albertsons one. So I'll go to that one. So I slept, then I wake, and then I baked. No, I'm just kidding.
I train it, I eat it, and I sleep it.
I got ready and I went. I was like, man, I really don't have any like interview clothes. But then I was also like, it's a hardware store.
You're a hardware store.
Thank you. And yeah, everything went pretty smooth during the interview process. I was just telling them stories of like work, and it's way easier telling stories of work now than it was when I didn't have any experience at work. No, you don't. You can't really. Oh yeah, you can't relate.
Like,
Well, you can't.
like
So basically, you like.
I fake all my interviews.
For real?
Yeah, in my interviews, I have experience on experience.
That's true. That's how you got the job at Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's how I got the job at selling Time Warner Cable. That's how I got the job at Topic. Yeah, I lie a lot.
Man, back
Well,
in
now you fucking exposed you.
back in
I
the,
got a job.
back in the day, I used to wear a Doritos Locos Taco shirt all the time. It said I heart Doritos Locos Taco, but the heart was a Dorito. And people used to be like, damn, that shirt's hard, bro. Where'd you get that shit at? I'd be like, dude, I have a friend who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And his mom works at Taco Bell. So I asked him, hey, man, does your mom have any of those I love Doritos Locos Taco shirts? And he said, yeah. And I was like, oh, cool, can I get one? He's like, yeah, I'll trade you it for some Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I said, bet.
Damn.
And I got that shirt, bro. That's how I got that shirt. Damn.
You still have that shirt though?
Nah, I had to retire it.
hell?
I worried a lot.
Why did you retire it?
The video was faded. Or
Yeah,
what?
Doritos all cracked up and shit.
If we made merch, are you guys gonna wear that like daily?
Merch? Our
Yeah,
merch?
Yeah.
You want to do this local Taco merch, Ivan?
I was thinking about it.
What's the other things you guys get? The scoops with salsa, tortilla chips.
Oh, I
All
used
the
to.
scoops.
Not, yeah, no, I just eat Takis though.
Yeah, Ivan goes to phases.
Yeah, I have phases.
Dude,
But
you got chip phases?
But
Yeah.
the really long phases like
Yeah.
me, I have chip phases, but they last like 3 days to a week.
Remember your sour watermelon phase?
Sour
Sour
watermelon.
Patch Kids watermelon?
Sour Patch
Oh, I still have
Watermelon
that.
Kids? I had a phase like that?
Yeah, you would always have like the Sour Patch Kids watermelon,
No, it wasn't
and you
me.
were like,
And that was me.
that's vegan.
That's him.
But you were talking about how it was vegan.
Yeah, I guess it's not though.
It is.
Nah, some, I don't know, some Jubilee video. This lady was like, that's not vegan actually, blah, 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 blah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, I don't give a fuck no more.
That was the one that was all yelling and shit.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, she said it was like the gelatin was like bone or something like that.
Well, gelatin does have bone in it, but I think it was like Sour Patch Kids didn't have gelatin, but I guess it was like processed with like some kind of
Enzyme?
rich sugar or some shit probably. What?
Final verdict. Sour Patch Kids are not considered vegan in our book. In conclusion, Sour Patch Kids simply cannot be labeled vegan because of their use of sugar.
Oh,
Even if it is not all of the sugar, some of it was made with filtering using bone char.
Damn, yeah.
Some of the ingredients cannot be considered vegan either.
Sometimes it's like, damn, why you guys gotta do shit like that?
Why you literally, bro? We gotta put sugar in here, but let's put it through bone char first.
Just mix a little bone with the sugar.
Just a little moan.
You know, it was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid.
Does that mean some of the flakes on sugar is bone?
Yeah, some of our bone.
You know, it was one of my favorite shows as a kid.
What?
Unwrapped.
Unwrapped.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Shit was tight. This guy just chilling at a diner, eating some cool food and telling you how candy was made, and showing you how candy was made. It was tight.
Like how it's made?
Yeah. Yeah, that too. And then what's his face? Workaholics. How Blake looks up to that guy who hosted that show, and then he has the fucking bear coat, and he's like, bitch better have my honey. And then when they see him at the fucking game, and he's like, huh, I do like that coat. I'll do this for you if you give me that coat. And they're like, damn, it's for him. And so he gives him the coat. It was a dope coat though.
No, that's the first episode.
Bro. Triple X, Vin Diesel.
Oh yeah, that's a good ass movie.
When he walks through with the coat in the Russian club.
You know what's crazy? I seen that movie. I think I seen that movie on TV when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it so much that I wanted the movie.
He's an extreme vlogger, dog.
Yeah, I wanted the movie.
Uh-huh.
And my dad was like, "Oh, I'll get it for you, but next week when I get paid." I was like, "I bet." And the whole time I was waiting for the movie. I would play San Andreas and I would try like reenact like the scenes.
That's funny.
Inside the movie with San Andreas, like the car, like there's a bridge scene in that movie, and I try to reenact it going off the bridge and shit like that. Yeah. And because you can swim, and so I'd get all these cops to follow me, and then I would go off the bridge, and then I fucking swim away and shit. And then
they want to catch you?
No, they catch me, but in my head I got away.
When I would play GTA 4.
Because swimming in GTA to get away from cops does not work.
No, because there's a boat that comes by.
Yeah, they're like, we're not gonna let you go.
They're like, woo.
When I would play GTA,
and then you try to steal it. Oh, I'm sorry.
When I would play GTA 4, I'd play that arcade game, or the blocks, or then I would like take a motorcycle into Cluckenbell. And then I would just kill everyone inside the Cluckenbell, and then the cops would come, and I would kill all the cops coming into the Cluckenbell, and then once I got like a good amount of stars, I would take the motorcycle and try and get away. I never got away. And another thing I used to do was like on the island furthest to the left, there was this tall ass tower over there, and I'd go to that tall ass tower and like snipe people and do the same thing. And then the cops would start coming up my tower, and I start shooting them down it, and I try to get away.
Try to get up my tower.
And then there was this other thing I would do is where in the middle island there was like the subway, right? And I would take a car, and then I would get like a bunch of stars and get chased by the cops, and then I'd go into the subway, right? Mm-hmm. And then the cops would be trying to find me, and then when you're in the subway, you'll eventually lose them, and I'd be like, hey. And then other times, and then I found a glitch in GTA 4 where like if you put your car horizontally in between two trains, and as those trains move off, you glitch out and you start falling. And like your car starts blowing up, like like when your car takes a lot of damage, it starts getting that fire. Your car is just like falling through blackness, like nothing. All you have is like your car and your map and shit, and then your car starts to go on fire, and then you end up coming down from the sky, and then like your car lands and you can get out and then it'll blow up, or maybe you blow up while you're falling. I don't know, I can't remember. But that's some Bill and Ted shit, and that shit was fun. I used to do that shit all the time. And like it's crazy, like sometimes I guess you can go on YouTube and look up glitches and shit, but that's one I found on my own. I was like, whoa.
That's how it was back in the day, bro. We didn't have the YouTubes to do that. We had it, we just never thought about it.
And just figure shit out.
Yeah.
Like this whole speedrunning community was built on like finding glitches and shit throughout all these years.
To try and get like 1-ups and shit.
Yeah, like those records that had just barely been broken. Like those records have just barely been broken.
I was watching some blindfolded speedrunners. And there's this like certain guy who like
with the fake
debunked.
one?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was
that's
a good
cringe,
one,
bro.
Oh, that was a good one, man.
Yeah, that
It
was.
made me cringe the whole way.
Yeah, because like it's so obvious.
And
It's
in
so
the middle,
obvious.
he goes, man, that's a good one. And he eats a pizza. He eats a pizza and drinks something in the middle of like a loading screen or some shit.
Yeah.
As
Like
he's
he
playing
didn't even. Like, yeah, like he shouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, like.
And then
Well, yeah,
I seen videos of these speedrunners like looking at his analogs like yeah, those movies don't match. Nope, none of this matches.
Yeah.
It's like how you gonna how you can be blindfolded and not have like measured steps. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Like
bro.
there's sound effects and stuff that like there's like these tips
sound
and
cues.
tricks. Yeah.
Yeah, sound cues.
Sound cues. Yeah.
Man,
And like there's some scenes there's some parts of the game that does not have any of them. So you're basically like if you don't do it, you don't do it. Like you fucked up the run. And these motherfuckers like sometimes they get back on track somehow by accident, like with fucking quotations, and it's like. No, no, you did not just accidentally fucking get your way back there.
I'll have to show you the video, Ivan.
Yeah,
it's a good ass
pretty
video.
good one. Yeah,
You know, like it takes a lot of focus and dedication to speedrun games like that.
Oh
you know.
yeah.
So I'm like, is this all these motherfuckers do, or do
Oh.
they have like other traits and like shit that they're good at?
it's really hard to say, bro.
I feel like for most of this is the hobby because like they don't make much off like speedrunning communities.
Yeah. Check this out, man.
I
There's
don't think
a
they make anything really.
there's a
Yeah,
UFC fighter.
They just make clout if they make the pages.
I mentioned him on one of the previous podcasts. His name is Demetrius Johnson, right? He was the champion at 125. This fool, he was on an interview with Brendan Schaub called Food Truck Diaries. One of the coolest shows you could ever watch on YouTube. Like
Food Truck Diary.
Yeah, Brendan Schaub. Whenever there's a fighter, like he flies a fighter out into LA, and they go eat at a food truck, and then he interviews them. It's tight.
Didn't you say it's more about the interview than the food though?
Yeah, it's more so the interview than the food, but it does put spotlights on cool little food trucks and shit. But yeah, so he.
I haven't seen food trucks like go up and up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so basically he interviewed Demetrius Johnson and Eddie Alvarez simultaneously. They're two of the fighters that got traded off for Ben Askren. And Demetrius Johnson was explaining the only time he beat Henry Cejudo. And he was like, yeah, man, like it was in Vegas and across the street. I was at a tournament, a video game tournament. And I was literally whooping ass in video games. And then I was like, hold up, I'll be back. Cross the street, beat up Henry Cejudo, come back. And everyone was like, whoa, we just saw you fighting on TV. Oh, yeah.
I'm back.
I was like, damn, that's fucking tight. Like, this motherfucker's good at video games and he can fight.
Yeah, bro.
And he's fucking insanely good. And it's like, it sucks though, because he just lost. Like, he got a shot at the title for one championship. And then, like, I guess in one championship, they allow knee strikes while you're grounded. So I don't know if he was already losing or whatever, but at one point he found himself on the floor and then the champion kneed him in the head and that was it. He was out. And Eddie Alvarez just fought too again. And this, like, he got DQ'd for strikes to the back of the head. And, like, he kept doing it, I guess. But, I mean, it kind of looked like he was hitting him on the side of his, like, ear, right? But I guess they still counted it. And he's like, what? And then, so it's like, even in the beginning when Sage Northcutt, he was also part of the trade deal, he got, like, fed to the wolves, man. He got beat pretty bad. And, yeah, it was like, everyone was saying, like, whoa, like, why did they put him in with that killer already? But, I don't know. It's, like, debatable and stuff. But it's, like, it's crazy how these three fighters went into another organization who were, like, really, really good. Yeah. And then, like, they didn't meet, like, the
quota.
Yeah, no, they kind of got, like, stomped out, you know? And then same thing with Ben Askren. He comes over to UFC and, like, his like journey in the UFC wasn't what he thought it would be, you know, either. And it's just crazy. But especially with that Eddie Alvarez fight, how he was hitting the guy on the side of the head and they said it was back shots and he actually got disqualified for it. Kamaru Usman constantly hits people in the back of the head.
What'd you say?
I said back shots.
Yeah, the back shots, right? I wanted to mention something about the back
What's
shots.
back shots?
I'll show you.
I don't want to know. The shots to the back of the head, I mean.
Oh.
And, dude, Kamaru Usman literally be hitting people directly in the back of the head multiple times, and he won't even get a warning sometimes.
He's just a hater.
What was
Come on,
that?
bro, I am just a hater.
What was that guy Fury thing?
Me, Paula Dean, and Gordon Ramsay had a threesome.
The other thing where he's like, yeah, want to try it?
Oh, yeah. Want to try it?
I forgot. What was it?
I don't know. I like the hot dog, but with some jelly.
Oh, jelly?
Yeah, jelly.
I thought you said chili.
Jelly? Yeah, I probably said it wrong.
Oh, man. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, we're talking about the old Djibouti dubs. Like, we would they were so funny back in the day. I think all they really do now is stream. They sometimes do more dub stuff, but I think dub stuff. I think just because YouTube's like cracking down on like copyright bullshit.
Oh,
it's dumb.
It's fair use.
Your mom's fair use.
Hold up.
Your mom, hold up.
We have to end this podcast. Hold up.
I mean, we could. I wanted to mention some.
The Office.
Finally, someone gets it. Nah, I haven't seen a single episode of The Office.
No?
No,
That's pretty cool.
Everyone likes that show a lot, so I was like,
loves it
I'll
so
see what
much.
all the hype's about, right? So I watched the whole thing. It was great. Made me cry. Made me
Yeah?
cry like twice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
X got me into it.
X? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know, when you said X, I thought XXX Tentacion or DMX.
No.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
And,
X.
where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? But yeah, so I watched The Office, and you know how people rewatch The Office constantly?
Yeah.
After watching The Office, like 2 months later, I was like, I kind of feel like watching that shit again. I don't know what it is about it. You just want to watch that shit again. But I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. And I didn't. And then I ended up watching Parks and Recreation, which I started back in like 2016 or 2015. I barely finished last year, I think. Or the year before that, 2019. Pretty crazy. Took me like 3 or 4 years to finish that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good. It was like an anime, but Parks and Recreation.
The government.
Yeah, they even have a time skip, dog. It was
They
tight.
do.
Office?
No, Parks.
Oh, yeah, they do.
It's cool.
I'm sorry, I'm going through the video to find out what he says. I think it's around here.
You get copyright claimed by Djibouti.
Yeah.
You can really taste the pineapple. Well, I always use pineapple because it makes your dick taste good. Is that true? Yeah, man. Want to try it?
I always use pineapple because it makes your dick taste good. Is that true? Yeah, man, want to try it?
Damn Guy Fieri.
I got him. But yeah. I don't know. I watched a few episodes of The Office actually, and I was just like, I don't know if I want to continue this. I think it was only 2.
Some episodes don't hit, dog.
That's the problem.
Or do they? I can't remember anymore. But I know
do
people.
all the episodes of Office hit.
You see, with me, the Office has really good fucking dumbass comedy, right?
Yeah.
So if you're not paying attention to it, most of the time, like I'm not.
Oh, you're just like missed.
Yeah. So every time I rewatch it, I see every other joke, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so like after like watching it like accumulatively five times, I've seen the show twice.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That
but,
is funny.
Yeah, but like it's really good background, and like for the episodes that don't hit, like you're doing something in the background anyway, or you're doing something like.
I'd rather be listening to the Fool's podcast.
Yeah,
if I was gonna
exactly.
be doing something where I need some sound in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you
Just
just
sound.
need the sound of silence.
Sometimes you just need the sound of a few friends with you, encouraging you.
Hello,
Good job.
darkness, my old friend. I've come to speak to you again.
What are you guys doing? What?
Because a vision softly creeping planted seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone. I forgot the rest.
Well, I was trying to be like, let's be upbeat.
Oh, and I put you in a state of depression?
I'm crying.
Oh man, y'all know.
Anyway, whatever you're doing, you're doing great, guys. You're doing.
Live, laugh, love.
Don't forget to breathe.
Now I'd rather be depressed. That's gonna be merch too. Live, laugh, love.
Jesus.
And then dot.
Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus.
Jesus Christ. You never seen Good Luck Chuck?
Yeah, the Jesus Crust pizza place.
Yeah. That shit's funny.
The fuck?
Dane Cook versus Anthony Jeselnik. Who wins?
Dane Cook.
In a fight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. In comedy too, though.
Monique versus Queen Latifah.
Who's Monique?
The girl from Beer Fest that double crosses them and kills Linefield.
Queen Latifah.
Whoa.
Maybe Queen Latifah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Steve Wilkos.
I don't know that fool stole chairs.
I don't want to say one of them because I don't want to have the wrath of the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angel's mom is a fan of Steve Wilkos.
Yeah, that's just crazy. It's like, yeah. I was watching a YouTube video of how Jerry Springer was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
This is the show. And I was like, damn. And he was showing all the examples. I was like, damn, I watched all of these examples in real life, in real time.
Like as they were happening.
Yeah, as they were happening in real time.
Yeah,
and I was just laughing at it as a kid.
Yeah, because when you think about it, like all that Britney Spears stuff, and like all that stuff, Lizzie Lohan, all these like mental breakdowns that people be
That's just
having.
dark.
It's dark, and people like shine such like a comedy over it, like literally like
a sitcom.
the most bully type shit you could do.
Danny Brown
Yeah.
in that sitcom music video he has.
Now you get it?
And it's like, wow, we really laughed at that.
Danny
when
Brown
we were
goes
kids and
hard.
stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Except if you try to listen to his first album, it's just like West Coast rap. It's like regular gangster rap.
However,
But then he finds his own sound and it's fucking awesome.
I do like how Charlie Sheen and Lizzie Lohan had that scene in the beginning of Scary Movie 5 where they're basically making fun of themselves. See, that's funny. Because, like, she's doing
Self-deprecating
it. Yeah,
humor?
it's like self-deprecating humor is pretty funny, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so I had an interesting talk with Giselle one time. And, like, I was saying
Shout
how,
out
like...
Giselle.
I tell it to her a lot. Okay, no, but we're talking about, like, how you carry yourself, right?
Yeah.
With confidence and shit. You look like that one fool from Harry Potter with the loose eye.
Moogly?
Yeah.
Or Moogly?
I don't know.
Moody.
Is that what his name was?
Yeah, one-eyed Moody.
We're talking about how you carry yourself, right? And then Giselle was like, you have to be confident at all times, blah, 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 blah. I'm making her sound annoying. No, she was like, you have to be confident at all times, right? And I was like, you also have to be humble. And she's like, no. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, why? And she was like, because, like,
And I said, ketchup.
Oh, yeah, that's
right.
Nah, but I told her, I was like, it's okay to have self-deprecating humor and shit sometimes. And she said, nah, you don't want to put yourself down. And I was like, fuck, that's true. You don't want to put yourself down. But I don't know, it's like...
No, the sake of comedy kind of overcomes a lot of things.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Because, like, you're making people laugh and you feel good when they laugh. Like, you're not feeling like shit because they laughed at you.
And
You're
it's
the one
also
that
a
made them
skill.
laugh.
I'm laughing with you.
To make people laugh is a skill. Not too many people are funny, you know?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, not too many people are funny. Like, the amount of times you laugh in a day, how many of those laughs are actually real, rather than like being like, oh, that was kind of funny, but I'm gonna laugh just so I let them know that it was kind of funny. You get me?
What are you trying to say?
Like most people aren't funny.
Oh, who are these most people?
Not you, Gallo. Oh my god.
Dude, I remember when Ugandan Knuckles came out. I loved Ugandan Knuckles, right? And then Gallo straight up drew Ugandan Knuckles on his car window.
Oh, yeah?
That shit was amazing. I was like, bro, you're a fucking artist.
Yeah. I was really into him.
What would you do if my first tattoo was Ugandan Knuckles?
I would be pretty happy because because you would have
Finally got a new tattoo?
once you get one, it's kind of like a snowball effect. Like even if you're like, man, that shit hurt, like I don't want to do that shit again. You're gonna want to do that shit again. Like it's just kind of like it's kind of like an addiction at that point. At a point.
I actually like the pain that comes with tattoos.
Oh, you're one of them.
Yeah, I'm one of those fucking. Yeah, I fucking love it. Give me a fucking another one.
Give me fuck
I
me
love
up.
fucking pain.
Yeah, I went to every single one of my tattoo guys, and I was like, yeah.
That looks
fuck
like a
me up,
Mob
fam.
Psycho character.
Really?
That looks like Reagan. Not the president, the Mob Psycho character.
I'm giving him the Raditz hair.
The Raditz.
The Raditz.
Now he's not Reagan no more.
He has
Reagan
Raditz
Artaka, bro. That guy is cool. He reminds me of you know who.
Y'all don't know,
but like
but
an actual good.
y'all don't know,
who.
but we in the car and our windows fogged up because we just be talking.
Man, we breathing hard.
And then so I just be drawing on these windows a little bit. I'm gonna be literally looking at this guy on the way home.
He's gonna be looking at you.
He's gonna be looking at me.
Remember what Renzer said about Jerry?
Jerry?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know how he said like he has those skills to like persuade you into certain things,
Yeah.
but like he wasted on scamming 10-year-old kids and Yu-Gi-Oh and shit.
Yeah, because kids are easier
yeah.
to.
Oh, that's
mine's
true, too.
easier,
Yeah, but like he really does have that skill. Man, one time we were walking home one time.
It's from Captain Mikey.
Hey, you rocking the street. Is that Gonard?
Yeah, it's Gonard.
Nice. Or Raditz?
Gonard has Raditz hair.
No, it doesn't. Sean Schemmel, the voice of Goku, came out on the show, Nickelodeon show called Kappa Mikey, where an
Great
American
show.
cartoon, great fucking show. He's from
different
America.
anime.
He's from America, and he wins a contest just by sitting on the sidewalk, and he picks up a flyer that says you win, and he goes to Japan, and then when he goes to Japan, all the other cartoon characters there are anime style, and he gets to be on an anime, and then there's a character named Gonard who's voiced by Sean Schemmel, and he's a parody of Goku. It's fucking awesome.
It's really cool.
And there's a little furry purple dude named Guano. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Guano.
Guano.
Like the bat shit.
Batshit, yeah.
Cause he's batshit crazy.
Oh!
Guano.
And his I was about to say a spoiler, but just like I feel like other people aren't never gonna like
Watch Kappa Mikey.
watch Kappa Mikey. You know how I'll be like, oh, no one's watching
Let's
Injustice.
just buy Kappa Mikey, guys. If we make enough money, let's just buy Kappa Mikey and make it ours.
I don't know. We probably wouldn't do it justice, but
We'll make a Kappa Mikey Justice League.
Kappa Mikey's boss Ozai, fool's funny. He has a yes man named Yes Man. And then there's an episode where like Ozai has a brother, and then he has a no man. And the no man's like, no man. It's fucking funny.
Oh man, I don't rewatch that.
I wish, bro.
We just have to do some things,
Yeah.
some loopholes.
What was I
We could
talking
watch
about before that?
I don't know. I was just staring at my Gonard, bro. I drew a Gonard, and now he's just staring at me. This is anti-Gonard. This is Gonard's brother.
Gnorg.
Gonard.
He makes his own language up.
He's like, where's my... Oh, fuck, what was it? Where's my shoe? Oh, no, he like yells it. I forgot how it went. Where's my left shoe? Oh, it's right there.
Oh yeah. It's funny when he makes his own language. And then like, I forgot. It's been years, man.
It's been so... That was
So
2003, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, pineapple makes my dick taste good. It does? Yeah, I want to try it. It's too good, bro. What's back shots? I'll show you.
I don't know what that is. Don't show me, bro. Stop.
No, when I said I'll show you, I meant like I was going to do it to you.
I know that, but you're on your phone
okay.
right now.
No, I'm looking at Captain Mikey 2 seasons.
Oh.
2006.
2006. It was on Nicktoons Network. Basically Nickelodeon's back catalog for strictly cartoons. Bro, see those two waifus right there? I couldn't decide when I was a kid which one I liked more. I really couldn't.
Really?
I think one's name is Lily and the other one's name is... I forget.
That's kind of hereditary. It's long. And there's a rem right there. Oh, shit.
This looks like a guy.
You have a rem guy waifu.
Look how cool Guano looks. He has a leather jacket and a choker on.
Bro, hold on.
Oh, spike collar.
Okay. Angel, this guy looking at a 2-foot Pikachu looking motherfucker. He's like,
Nah, bro.
and he's like,
When I
this
say
guy has
cool-
a choker on.
When I say cool, I mean like he actually looks cool. There's an episode I like a lot where like they have to address the press and they're outside, right, of the studio, and this guy goes, "Say it ain't so, Guano. Say it ain't so." And that shit, like, I don't know, it stuck with me throughout the years. I'm like, say it ain't so, Guano. Say it ain't so.
Guano literally looks like Pikachu.
He does. Well, that's why he's the parody of like Pikachu characters.
He looks like Crystal Beast Pikachu.
Oh, he looks like Ruby Carbuncle.
That Rem girl I told you about looks like a guy.
That's what I said. So we're all on our phones now?
Yep, that's just how it is. I think that's the way we're going to end it. This has been Gallo V.
Angel G.
Ivan O. Isolate yourself.
Stay humble.
And have a good one.
See you on the next show.
See you on the next one.
Bye.